Not gonna stay up here long. Well, I'm not gonna stay up here long. I'm not gonna wait for nobody to come up here. I just want to let you know that I've been dealing with the Omicron for a few days, and I got my cursing in the zinc, blah blah blah. Knocked it out the box within a few days. Uh, um, Let me stop before they cut shut me down. I'm not saying that's the cure. It's not a cure, but when I deal with COVID, I usually take quercetin zinc, elderberry, and vitamin C, vitamin D, vitamin D, vitamin D, vitamin D, vitamin D. Get your vitamin D up, okay? Vitamin D, get it up. All right. Anyway, I was dealing with Omicron for the past few years. I had planned on going to Florida for Christmas to spend time with family, and I was planning on using a sick day to take that time off, but and fly in on Saturday on Christmas Day. Boy, all that stuff went wrong. I ended up catching. They claim I got it. I don't claim it, but they say I had the Omicron on Friday, Christmas Eve. So I was gifted with Omicron according to them on Christmas Eve. So, of course, me, I throw my, you know what I do. I'm not saying it's a cure, but elderberry, vitamin D, zinc, quercetin, bada boom, bada bang. It helped me keep my symptoms down as I go through the process of getting rid of. It went from 14 days on the original COVID to 10 days to now 5 days because they don't want you being out of work too long. You sick or not, you going back to work in 5 days. So I just talked to my boss, and he was like, "Yo, I thought it was 5 days." I said, "Well, according to the doctor, I'm quarantined 10 days, so they must have changed to 5 days." So I just saw a video with Fauci saying it's 5 days. These fools don't care nothing about you. I'm telling you right now, the number one reason for the V is to get your butt back to work. It's not to stop the overwhelm of the HP. It's to get you back on the job. They don't want you to get healthy and rejuvenated. Get your butt back out there to work and plow those fields. I don't care how bad you off. I don't care what you got. Get back to work. Anyway, that's not the reason for this video. I want to wish you a happy late Christmas. And I want to give you an early Happy New Year because I may not be able to do it. Wish you it until after the new year. This year, it's going to be your year. Let me inspire you. Let me motivate you, because a lot of people say the world is going to going downhill to the end. They've been saying that since the foundations of this time, since the foundation of the world, from day one. Nobody says there's a bright future ahead, much because of the way we've been trained and what we've been seeing on TV and things like that. But no, actually, you are alive, and you're alive for a purpose. You are here to make a mark on this world that cannot be erased. You cannot tie yourself to political people. You can't tie who you are based on a party. You got to tie yourself based on who you are. And for those enough who got the guts to even go beyond that, you got to tie yourself to being a creature that's designed to be here on this earth to do good. See, I believe in a higher power. You may not. I'm not here by happenstance. I'm here to be a blessing to you all. I may talk about things that you don't want to hear me talk about. Just take it. Just listen to what I got to say. I'm not asking you to become a spiritual person, but I do believe spiritual principles help you grow in life. But mainly, I'm here to get you to understand that you are you. And you are here to make a mark on this world for good that cannot be erased. And if everybody on earth begin to see themselves as that person that's here to make a mark for good, to be a blessing to all people, then you won't have to worry about the destruction that's so-called going on around you. It's been death and destructions that's been going on for eons. And you can't let that deter you. You got to make a determination to be a part of a remnant. You got to make a determination to be part of an army of good. Now, people say, "Rob, man, Man, you sure getting on this pro-black thing. Well, I am black. What I supposed to do? I care about my community. Don't mean I don't care about yours, but I see things that are not right in my community, and I got to stand up to fight to get it fixed. Every community does that. Asians does it for their community. Polynesian does it for their community. It doesn't matter. I, in this point, have to put the agenda of my community first, and then once I complete that, then I can focus on all the other things. But I am not going to be a double-minded man, because according to Scripture, a double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. And I'm not going to be double-minded. I'm going to be laser focused on making sure that that number one, we do whatever we can to root out WS, expose it where we can see it, and don't be ashamed about it. And shame those who try to shame me. Like I just reposted on Twitter a YouTube video of Richard Wolff, the lion of the left, the economist of the left, want to spin out bigot racist talking points. I got to remind you, so you don't continue to look at this guy as a hero. So you can go and challenge him on his talking points, like I did in this video. The guy is spitting white supremacist talking points, and I'm not going to have that, not on my watch. And I don't care who it is, I'm going to do it. Now, there's a few people I really, well, I'm just going to name, I can't name everybody, but I do want to name two people who's often been there for me, and that's Karen M., my moderator, and Luca. Luca is a white brother, and Luca don't shy away from me. He don't back down. He still rides with me no matter what. That's Luca Clemente. And I appreciate him, because some things I may say, people can take it personally, and he doesn't. And if I can get more people to be like that, don't take it personally, because it has nothing to do with you. It's the system. The only thing that I ask from you is that you help us crack this thing in the system. Help us destroy certain things that need to be destroyed. Now, ideologies are hard to destroy, but it can be minimalized. And we have to go out here and fight and push back against ideologies. Ideologies are things that's taught to us, which means it can be untaught. It can be you can get renewed away from that stuff. And that's the point this channel is going to be doing. I'm going to always be me. This is not Bernie or Bust TV no more, as I started off as. This is the Bobby Brown Podcast. And in the Bobby Brown Podcast, what we do is what we do. I talk about faith, finances, family. I talk about empowerment, first to the black community, and second to the rest of the world. I talk about whatever I feel on my heart to talk about. And I'm not going to shy away who I am. I am a very spiritual person. Even though I know I'm a carnal-minded person also, I do work on my inner man. I don't want my enemy to predominantly be my enemy. So I work on who I am and becoming a better person. And I try to tell people, focus on that part of you too. Because the only way to root out some of these evils in the world is to look within and do whatever you can to deal with the evils on the inside of you. Make it submit to the good in you. And now I will be talking about that more in the future. So anyway, I just want to get up here real quick and let you know that I may have been absent, but I ain't going nowhere. I'm here. Lucas say you fully recovered from COVID-19. Good stuff, brother. I'm glad you did, and I'm looking forward to getting my test tomorrow too, saying the same thing. Somebody said, well, what did Richard Wolff say? Go to my Twitter snapshot review and go watch that video, or go to my YouTube channel, and the topic is Richard Wolff spew white supremacist talking points on reparations, and watch that entire video, and you'll see exactly what he did. So like I said, some people are going to get mad because I'm not rocking with him on that. I don't care who you are. I see it in love. I'm going to call it out. And it may be in love. It may be brutal. But I'm not going to tolerate with talking points like this. I don't care whether it's from the left or from the right. I'm going to call it out. I don't care if it's from the middle. I'm going to call it out. I did it with Tulsi Gabbard. I do it with Richard Wolf. I do it with no matter who it is. If Jimmy Dore stop talking that trash, I do it with Jimmy Dore. Even if I see my own black people talking that trash, I do it with them too. And if you see me talking that trash, call me out, because I don't want to be calling out people and not looking at myself for doing the same thing. So nevertheless, that's what I'm here for. The future is bright for you. The future is bright for me. As of right now, we're still breathing, which means we still have a mission. And that's to make a mark on this world that cannot be erased. You are here to make a mark on this world that cannot be erased. And that mark is a mark of good. The mark is a mark of upliftment. The mark is a mark of empowering, number one, yourself, and number one, the people around you. And that's what this show will be all about. Going forward is known as the Bobby Brown Podcast. I know I changed it many times. I think I'm pretty much solid on this one. And the reason being because we are on Spotify, so you can listen to us on Spotify. And we're going to be on other major streaming formats also. It's a weekly show. It's not going to be random like a lot of other YouTubers. Why? Because I work and I'm not at a point where I can depend on supporters. And I don't want to ever depend on a supporter anyway. I enjoy what I do. I enjoy talking to you guys, whether it's 3 or 300. Taking time out of your busy schedule to listen to me is a blessing. And I'll continue going forward to make sure I do my part to empower you, to better you, but also encourage you to do your part to pass it on. Anyway, I'm going to let you go. I'll let you later. I want to thank those who's been dealing with me throughout this whole 2021 year. Special shout out to my second wife. Look at Denise. Just want to open up a door to let you know that despite what happened in the past, if I did you any wrong, please forgive me. The wrong that you've done me, I've forgiven you. And I open up a door to be friends. Don't want nothing from you. Just want the love of God out of you. And I want to give you the same thing. So on this end, there's nothing, no wall in between reconnecting as friends. And that goes to everybody who I've done wrong. I apologize. I ask that you forgive me. And I stand here with the open door policy, welcoming you into my arms and let you know that I love you and I'll be the best friend. We may not be what we were when we were together, but I will be the best friend that you ever had in your freaking life. I love you, and I'm going to make sure I pursue you in love, because it's always to have more people in your life versus kicking people to the curb. That goes to anybody. There's recently been some people that come in my life that I'm so much glad that they're back into my life. Some people I didn't think I would ever get a chance to pour agape on them, but they're back. I'm pouring agape on them. The people that are currently in my life, I love you. If I mess up, charge it to my head, not to my heart. I am infallible. I am a man. I will mess up. I may do you wrong, but it's not intentional. Please forgive me. And I know you might do me wrong, and I'm going to try to do my best to do the same. Saying that, 2022 is coming up. 2022 is made specifically for you. For you, for what? To be a mark on this world that cannot be erased. I'll highlight you in a mark for good. A mark for good. People in your life should be inspired and motivated, and they should feel more like a king or queen coming out of your presence than they did coming into your presence. And hopefully I did this on this video. I want you to come out feeling better and greater before you got on this channel than you did. I mean, after you got off the channel than you did before. I want you always coming out here feeling empowered. I'm Bobby Brown with the Bobby Brown Podcast, Bob TV. I'll let you later. Peace. Love you guys. Love you guys. You know, guys, I'm still trying to figure out how to get off this thing. Been doing this for a bit. I'll let you later.